until they're not,
Testing, is that, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Good?
Good.
Okay, so I have run a show here.
Yeah. So now Brian is introducing Carrie Ann.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
We're good.
Right. They don't even realize what too much else they do.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm gonna take a sip and I'm gonna everybody sit down.
Who else?
Now what? We're gonna get started, everybody. If you could just come up and take a seat. Hello. Just get started? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. First, I'd like to thank Mayor Brian Arrigo, State Rep Adrian Madaro, who's also the chairman of the Joint Commission for Mental Health and Substance Abuse and Recovery, Senator Joe Boncore, Representative Jessica Giannino and Councilor at Large, Representative Jeffrey Turco, Council President at Large Anthony Zambuto, Councilor Stephen Marabito, Councilor George Rotundo, Councilor Jerry Visconti, Ward 1 Councilor Joanne McKenna, Ward 2 Councilor Ira Novoselsky, members of the school committee who are here, Anthony D'Ambrosio, and school committee member Carol Ty. Thank you all for coming. So thank you for joining us this evening to commemorate International Overdose Awareness Day in the city of Revere. Today, we join communities all across the globe to reflect the lives lost to overdose, the grief that so many families endure, and the pervasive impact of drug-related stigma. Moreover, we recognize the degree to which this pandemic has exacerbated this issue, bringing to light the social and economic disparities of those most vulnerable amongst us. Before I begin, I'd like to say a special thank you to Mayor Arrigo for believing in our vision, a community where all people are treated with dignity and respect and are empowered to meet their full potential. I'd also like to thank Ward 1 Councilor Joanne McKenna for supporting our plan to designate Leach Park as a memorial for Revere residents who've lost their lives to an overdose. Tonight's tree dedication is a first step towards creating an outdoor space intended for families and friends to honor their loved ones. As a community, we have a responsibility to show up for these families, to acknowledge their loss, and to support them in their grief. Losing someone to an overdose can be especially isolating due to the shame and the stigma involved. Our goal is to make Leach Park to be a place of healing, for those suffering to know that they are not alone, and for their loved ones to be remembered. In the future, we will be partnering with Debbie Hanscom, the founder of Just a Little Help, whose organization helps families who aren't able to cover the burial expenses when they've lost a loved one unexpectedly to an overdose. We intend to install engraved pavers displaying the names of those who have passed, and all proceeds will go to Debbie's organization. Next, I'd like to invite Mayor Brian Arrigo to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Julia. Welcome, everyone, to our commemoration of International Overdose Awareness Day. I want to thank our director of Revere's Office of Substance Use Disorder Initiatives, Julia, for her efforts and her office's efforts to develop and improve our policies and systems that create access to support and ensure that our residents have the resources that they need to live healthy lives. Your team, Nikki and Carrie Ann, have made really tremendous strides in the short time that I've been here. In the short time, we've been able to really deliver comprehensive, evidence-based public health response that minimizes the consequences of problematic drug and alcohol use. Our neighbors and loved ones who struggle with addiction have too often been pushed to live in the outskirts, literally, physically, and in our society. People have been disconnected from community. The shame and social disapproval associated with drug-related stigma is greater than any medical issue. And most of what we know about addiction is rooted in stereotypes, and it's rooted in discrimination. All of us, everyone here especially, has an important part to play in challenging those negative perceptions. It's all of our responsibilities to create an environment and a city that supports individuals and families to initiate and, more importantly, sustain recovery. So we're here today to commemorate those that we hold in our heart, not only today but every day. Those whose lives were cut short due to an overdose. And here in this park, we're creating a physical space for those that we've lost to an overdose. This is a place of remembrance, a place to cherish the memories that we share. In our collective fight against stigma, we must remind our community that all people deserve dignity and all people deserve respect. And that's what this park today represents. It represents that each person's life has immense potential, and potential to inspire, potential to transform others, and transform our community as a whole. So I want to thank everyone that's here tonight for gathering. I want to thank everybody for recognizing substance use disorder as a social illness that we have to face together. And so as we reflect on the life of this tree and the lives of our loved ones, may we find solidarity among each other. May we exhibit empathy, and as a city, we pledge to employ data-driven solutions to address the public health needs of every single person. With that, I will turn it over to Carrie Anselmi, who will share a few words. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I just decided to write a little poem that represents today, National Overdose Awareness Day. So I'm going to read my poem. Okay. We remember the pain. It cuts like a jagged blade. The isolation, anger, guilt, and shame. No more silence. We need to speak up, for our loved one's name will not go in vain. As we reflect on another year gone by, let's take a stand and bring the stigma to light. Addiction does not discriminate whether you're rich, poor, black, or white. If we educate the ignorant, the truth they will see. This was not a choice, but a chronic, deadly disease. So close your eyes and say a prayer. Ask for the courage from your loved ones to stand tall in your convictions without any fear. Let's end the stigma by lifting the veil. Share the message to the people, and more will be revealed. Thank you.
Thank you. So we're now going to cut the tree. If Carrie Ann, you want to cut the ribbon of the tree? Not going to cut the tree. Cut the ribbon of the tree. Carrie Ann, do you want to come up? Mayor Rigo? Elected officials?
Come on up.
Councilor McKenna? Real? Yeah, this is real. This is the real deal.
I thought it was a guitar.
Don't play that.
No, I thought what she had to taste.
How do we do this?
Okay, you get in.
Yeah, get in the middle.
Guys, get close to the ribbon, and then maybe a second line too. Phew, I didn't recognize you.
Jeff, don't get in the front.
Leave room, Jeff.
Stand back. Everyone can stand wearing a collar shirt. Time to get up front.
Everybody in?
Carol, come on in.
Okay, ready?
Go right in.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Where are we looking first? Where are we looking?
Let's look up here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. We hope this place will be a place of healing for families who've lost a loved one. Thank you.